Mwani, thanks. Last-minute deals and constant deadlocks, the 2011 Congress was more known for political fighting than political progress. And as Hawaii representatives return home for a brief break, there are new questions whether the 2012 Congress will be any different as the re-election campaigns get underway. And here now with some insight is first-term Congresswoman herself, Colleen Hanabusa. Good morning. And thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back home.
Thank you. Happy New Year, Marnie.
Happy New Year to you, too. Let's talk about this political infighting. And a lot of people, the public, they're getting frustrated with Congress. Do you, as a Democrat, accept any responsibility, along with Democrats, for this deadlock?
Well, you know, I think that in any situation, there's blame that can be passed along. I think part of the problem, however, is the fact that when the media covers the Congress, it focuses on the parts that are just disagreements, because, you know, that's the exciting part. But if you were to look at the bills that passed, as well as positions where we have come together, you know, all the major pieces of legislation in the House has really required bipartisan support in order for it to go on to the Senate and then become law. Whether it's the 2011 continuing resolution, this 2012, what you call the mega bus, or even the raising of the debt ceiling. You know, all of those things needed both Democrats and the Republicans to get together, because the Democrats and Republicans have people on the positions are so set that they will not vote for it for different reasons, but they end up voting no together.
Civilbeat.com, our media partners, they did this poll, and you know a little bit about that poll because they asked you some questions about it. But they basically asked people, who do the Congress members work for? Do they work for donors or do they work for the people? And more people said that they work for donors. What did you make of that poll?
You know, I think that that is a lot of the sentiment. And you know, a lot of the polls are self-executing. In other words, people who respond have very strong opinions about it as well. So I think that that's not a surprise. And it isn't because I think that anyone gives them an indication, but a lot of it is because when the media covers, or there is a coverage on a particular topic, it usually sort of supplements and enhances their views of how negative it is in any legislature, whether we're the state legislature or in Congress. That's always the image. That's why our approval ratings are unfortunately so low.
Let's talk about former Congressman Charles DeJoux. The tables are now turned. You're the incumbent. He was the incumbent. You defeated